Hello everyone, welcome back to the Wisconsin Greg Show. I just decided to run to town. I wanted to get some ISO heat or heat for my gas tank in my truck because we're supposed to get some very sub below zero weather on Wednesday. And I wanted to fill my truck up with gas and have it ready to go. But at Walmart and they didn't have any, so I'm going to run across the street to Farm Fleet. But I thought I'd show you in town here how big some of the snow piles are after our snowstorm we had. We're still expected to get, from what I understand, by later tonight, well, another 1 to 3 inches, but it doesn't look like it's going to amount to a whole lot. My radar says it's supposed to start snowing any time now, and it's supposed to quit in about an hour. But it's snowing a little bit, but not very much. So anyways, I'll flip this camera around so you can see these snow piles in the Walmart parking lot here in Delavan. The roads are not too bad. They're all plowed pretty good, and the parking lot here is all plowed out very good. So I'm pretty amazed how everything got plowed out so fast. But there's some pretty big snow piles up here. It's kind of hard to tell by the camera, but they're big. Go this way. Give you a look at them. Could have swore the weather forecast for Wednesday says 30 below. I don't think that's wind chill. I think that's regular temperature. I don't remember it ever being that cold here. The coldest I can remember is 20-some below, but never into the 30 below. So hopefully they're wrong. But I remember 20 below. I remember going hunting with my dad once. He never went hunting much. He decided to go deer hunting with me once. And he went on the coldest day there could ever be. It was 20-some below. And he did not stay back there long. It was so cold you could hear the trees cracking back there. And I want to run over to the new store we got in town here. It's called Fleet Farm. I should have turned right back there, but I think there's a driveway down here, but I might be wrong. That might have been just during construction. Yeah, it appears I'm wrong. Anyways, turn around here. I'm hoping Fleet Farm has some of that ISO heat. Probably okay without it because I know the gas stations, I think they add stuff, but I just want to make sure. I don't want to be freezing up here when it's 30 below zero if it gets that cold. So far the snow ain't really drifting much, so that's a good thing. And I get that ISO heat, and then I'm going to fill my truck up with gas and stop and get a bite to eat in Delavan at Elizabeth's Cafe. If you're ever in Delavan, that's a very good place to eat. There's some other places that are pretty good, but to me, that would be my first pick. Very good food there, right downtown Delavan. It's noon. I heard the noon whistle go off. It actually went off a couple minutes early. My clock's showing 11:58. Close enough, I guess. This store is pretty new here. It just opened up not too long ago. Pretty nice store. Fleet Farm. Fleet Farm in Delavan, and in Janesville we got a Farm and Fleet. They're similar, but they're a little bit different. This will save me some trips running to Janesville, and I need stuff for on the farm. Hydraulic oil or whatever, stuff like that. Grease. So I'm gonna run in there and I'll be right back. Thought I'd give you a quick peek while I was in the store here. This store has everything in it that you can imagine. They've even got a little bit of groceries and chewing tobacco and alcohol, and they got firearms and hunting stuff and fishing stuff and automotive stuff and stuff for cattle and stuff for chickens. They got everything you can imagine in the store. Clothing. They got stuff like little kayaks, and they got all kinds of stuff. It's a huge store. Just so I'd give you a quick view of the store here. They even had the heat right by the door as I walked in. Really handy. I'll leave this camera on for a little bit and let you drive. As I go downtown, I'm gonna get a bite to eat, and well, if you want to watch and see what the weather looks like around here, or see what the snow looks like, stick around. Come on for a ride with me. Everything is plowed out very well. It's only noontime, a little after noon. snowbanks are getting kind of high at the intersections where it's getting to be a little bit of a problem where you can't see if the traffic is coming or not. Car ahead of me from Nebraska. Sure will be happy when spring gets here. I don't like this bad weather like this, especially when it's going to get down super below zero or sub-freezing cold. No sunshine out today. It's a gloomy day. Hope everybody out there is staying safe if you got bad weather near your place. People are having hard times with their pets. It's hard to get a place for them to go to the bathroom outside, and it's really rough on the farm with farm animals and stuff. I don't have no animals myself, but I seen my neighbor out with a manure spreader this morning. Probably wants to get the stuff hauled out before we get to sub-zero and the tractors won't start. Just not very good. Bad stuff. It's not a good thing around here. You gotta do a lot of preparing ahead of time so you don't get yourself in a jam. Like I am getting heat from my truck and filling it up with gas. Be doing that after I eat, I think. But even after a big storm, life goes on, as you can see. Traffic moving like nothing happened. Schools are closed though. That is one thing that is closed. Pretty high banks on the side there. I can't even imagine what it would be like in Canada. It's got to be really horrible up there. the parking spots shoveled out to Allentown here, so hopefully I can get out of here. But anyways, I'm gonna go in and get a bite to eat, and catch y'all later. Thanks for going for a ride with me through town and checking out the town, and I hope you enjoyed it. We'll catch y'all later. Bye now.